detoxification using a suppository approach versus their intravenous approach, from my own personal experience, is that I feel that the suppository approach is more effective. And I can say that with complete justification, because I've had both the long-term, which means an hour-and-a-half type of chelation intravenously for detoxifying, as well as the short-term, so-called short push of about 5 minutes. And still, I think the most effective response I have received is from the suppository approach.
Well, IV chelation was, you have to go in and make an appointment, you have to be there for the appointment, transit time in between, you're there for probably an hour while, the drip is going in to your vein, and then, you have to, get back to your normal routine. So it was, basically 3 hours out of your schedule with, the suppository system. Basically, you're just doing that before you go to bed at night, and you go to bed just like you normally would. I believe that the intravenous chelation has its benefits and probably does impact the heavy metals, in your system, because I did see some improvement, but not to an extent where I felt that it was, how do I want to say it, completely effective.
We're exposed every minute of the day to poor water, poor air, heavy metals, food that has less value than it should, and the list goes on. I live here in Southern California. We've got smog. We have all kinds of things, and if you're going to just live a normal life, your body will develop toxins. If you can remove the toxins from your body, you have a head start on keeping up with that, what Dr. Ellithorpe calls the reducing your oxidative stress.
And it's certainly more cost effective. One of the things I particularly like about the Detoxamin program is you're not just addressing those heavy metals and the toxic chemicals and metals that we're concerned about, but you're also addressing calcifications and buildup of calcium calcium compounds in the body.
The quality of life that I have is much better. I'm far more energetic. I sleep better at night, and I've always had dual careers, and it's nothing for me to get out and ride a bike 50 miles and kayak or go to the gym and do a combination of weightlifting and swimming and classes. And these are things I really didn't do 5 years ago before I started on this system.
As a senior citizen, over 70 years of age, and still want to maintain athletic activities such as playing tennis and riding horses, I was concerned about having to slow down a little bit. And my cardiologist advised me to take it easy, according to my blood picture. And then I got on your program, doing the detoxing and the other requirements of the protocol. And the results of the cardiology office was very much in reverse to where I was 30 days prior to. And it also, what's even more important than the chemistry was the reaction of my people making comments how much different I looked and how my skin and I felt better energy. So that is, to me, really important.
I was surprised that it worked, only because there were so many things that I had taken over 5 years. I could write them all down, and I probably have 100 bottles, empty bottles in my cupboard. So I was surprised that this worked, but I'm happy.
One of my daughters called me on the cell phone, and she said, "How are you?" And I said, "I have the strangest feeling. I feel like I could fly." And it was just a feeling that I had when I was driving, because I got up and I felt energetic. I felt like there was nothing wrong with me. I knew that there should be something wrong with me, but I felt like there was nothing wrong with me. And each day, progressively, I kind of felt that. And it was almost like this week it reached a peak, and it reached a peak on Interstate 5.
If you want to live longer, get rid of the metals.
The suppository, it's easy to insert. It's sort of like a set it and forget it sort of thing.